let's get to it, Tyler. Let's get to our championship previews. We'll start in the NFC side with the 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Who do you see winning this game?
Yeah, this is going to be a really good game. I mean, I believe that this Lions offense is really humming. Like I mentioned, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We haven't really talked about Josh Reynolds on the show. I think that he definitely needs to be talked about. I think that he's really come on this season. I just think that this secondary is definitely has to play well against the 49ers because I'm sure that Deebo Samuel, he's going to be back from his injury. Brandon Ayuk. It's just so much star power on this one. I think that this might get into a high scoring game. It's not going to get like to the 40s or any of that, but I think that the winner of this game will probably get into the 30s. We know the logo matchup. We know the colors. The last 2 years it's come to
This is
fruition.
getting freaky, man.
But I'm tired of playing with going with my mind. I want to go with my heart. So I'm going to root for the Detroit Lions. They're going to move on to the Super Bowl and take down the number 1 seed 49ers. I think it's going to be a great game, but I got to go with the Lions. I'm just going to go with it, go with the underdog story, and hope for Detroit making it to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas.
You know me being the upset specialist, I want to root for the underdog. But then if you flip it, you've got the underdog and Mr. Irrelevant and Brock Purdy versus the number 1 pick in the draft in 2016. Was that the year Jared Goff was drafted?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and Jared Goff, right? Number 1 versus Mr. Irrelevant. That's an underdog story. Of course, the Lions versus 49ers is an underdog story. It's tough. I think it being in San Francisco gives that edge to the 49ers. So I'm going to pick the 49ers to end the Cinderella story. Cinderella doesn't always wake up after midnight, or whatever the saying is. Give me 49ers to take down the Lions to advance to the Super Bowl. I'm not going against the Super Bowl graphic. It's worked. Okay, it's playing out. So I've got 49ers. Tyler's got Lions. Let us know who you've got to win that game. We've got Neil in the comments. Again, Neil, we appreciate you, man. He's got Lions advancing to the Super Bowl. So on the flip side of the bracket, just mentioned it, Chiefs at Ravens. Hey, this is number 3 seed at the 1 seed in the AFC and the NFC. How about that? Chiefs versus Ravens, the Taylor Swift versus Kodak Bowl, Kansas City versus Baltimore. Tyler, what do you see? Who do you like?
Yeah, you couldn't really ask for any better 2 matchups here. These are really 2 evenly matched teams. The Ravens have shown that they've definitely been the best team in the AFC, and the Chiefs want to show you why they're the defending Super Bowl champs. I mean, whenever Patrick Mahomes is on the field, it's hard to bet against them. But I really like the way that Lamar has been playing. Like I mentioned on last week's show, he had a slow start to the season, but he's really come on. His offense is starting to get healthier. It would definitely, pay dividends if Mark Andrews is back to this game. But they're really finding their way on the defense. I think that this defense has really carried them. They really shut down CJ Stroud, and Stroud has been playing out of his mind. So this Ravens defense, if they can continue to play this way, I'd see a hard time for the Chiefs are really doing this one. So I think that the Chiefs runs in here. I picked the Ravens to go a long way in the preseason. I know I'm doing it. I'm picking against Patrick Mahomes, but I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson. So I have Ravens and Lions meeting in Super Bowl 58.
All right. Neil's got the same. This game's got a lot of similarities too, right? You've got 2 MVP candidates in Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. You've got the 2 top tight ends in the league, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce. Wide receiver group, very similar. Not any huge names that really stand out, but they're doing enough to continue to go. The quarterback play has been the deciding factor. I don't want to pick the Chiefs just to be different from you, but I also don't want to pick the Ravens to be the same as you. But that Ravens defense, man, it's something else. That's going to be a heck of a show. Patrick Mahomes versus that defense. I think Lamar is going to be able to do enough against the Chiefs defense, personally. I kind of like the narrative of Taylor Swift going to the Super Bowl, if I'm being honest. So give me the Chiefs. Let's get
You just went against the thing, though. Like, if you're going to go with the logo.
Tyler, my head, I don't know what to say. All right, it's tough. Give Give me the Chiefs. I know I said not to go against the logo, but maybe there's some purple. Maybe the Chiefs have an alternate color somewhere that nobody knows about. So give me the 49ers versus the Chiefs. Um, I just don't think you can bet against Patrick Mahomes. He's proven how good he is. Lamar, of course, is playing great, but I don't know. It's that Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, Kelsey, Mama Kelsey magic just going on in Kansas City. So my prediction is Chiefs versus 49ers in the Super Bowl. You've got Lions Ravens. Neil's got Lions Ravens. Drop your Super Bowl prediction below.